Okay. Back again. This time with a vaguely raspy voice brought on by some kind of head cold or hay fever or who knows what. But otherwise, I think I'm physically able enough to hold a controller and fight some zombies. Just hopefully there's no like I shouldn't even like invoke it because it'll come true if I say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Hopefully there's no early boss fights, because otherwise I don't know, I think I might be a lost cause right about here. But yeah, we're here and we're gonna be getting going here shortly. Just I found this leaderboard screen and it's playing a nice little charming calm tune, so I thought I'd let it sit on this whilst I was getting ready to start. But yeah, this one's going to be a bit different, which should be fairly evident by the framing, if nothing else, as we are in 16:9 for the first time in a while. And better yet, it's HD. Ooh. My bad. It's HD, and that is definitely something different. I may every once in a while, however, let out a little cough. I'll try to mute my mic if that happens, but otherwise, we'll just roll with the punches, I guess. So yes, Code Veronica. What an interesting little game this is, allegedly. From what I've gathered, it's sort of originally was intended to be the true third entry, mainline entry at least, in the Resident Evil series. It was meant to be RE3 by all accounts. And am I right in understanding it originally released for the Sega Dreamcast? That one, I don't know, I might be making that up, but I've heard that it was for one of those sorts of systems. It was definitely in that generation, what is that, 6th gen consoles and what have you. And I'm not entirely sure it was Dreamcast. I think it was, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's either the Sega Dreamcast or it was a GameCube entry, and I don't think it was a GameCube entry, funny enough. I don't know the full details there at all, so I'm not going to pretend I do. But I'm pretty sure that the GameCube entries were like Resident Evil 0, the remake of Resident Evil 1, and Resident Evil 4. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then they moved on to the next gen after that, so that makes this one a bit of an outlier, if indeed it was a Dreamcast game, which, I don't know, I didn't look it up, so I could be wrong. But it makes it a bit of an outlier, if true, as it's the only game that launched on that system at least first. Probably the only game that launched on that system at all, actually. Unless they did any sort of older titles. They might have released an RE2, RE3 port, maybe. I wouldn't really know. I'd have to dig real deep to find out about that. But yeah, here we are. And then it got a re-release for PlayStation 2, GameCube, I think, which was Code Veronica X, and that's technically the version I'm playing. Well, not technically true, but almost technically true, because we're actually playing Resident Evil Code Veronica X HD, which is the re-release for the Xbox 360, and I'm assuming PS3, but I don't know if that's true. I only know that it was on 360 for certainty, because that's technically the version we're playing. Although, to add an extra layer of silliness to this, whole mess of ports and re-releases, I'm technically not playing it on a 360, I'm playing it on an Xbox Series X, which makes it, I don't know, an emulation of a port of a port? I don't know. Something like that. But here we are. Yeah. We're playing Code Veronica. I don't know if it's possible. I kind of want to play the opening sequence again, because that played when I launched the game, and I don't know that it will autoplay, because, some old games like to autoplay their title sequence or some other demo if you leave it long enough. I could restart the game, I suppose. I might just do that instead. We'll do that. No big deal. And that'll, at the very least, let that title sequence play, because honestly it was exactly what I wanted to see. Well, there you go, perfect. It's like so silly, I love it. But yeah. So that's that. We'll get started here shortly. I just wanted to discuss one additional loose end, which is the changes to the stream UI. I like it, but it may not be for everyone, and I'd like to gauge opinions at the earliest convenience. We've got the same chat location on the right side of the screen there, but now down at the bottom we've got something I'm toying with, which is the title of the game, as best it can be stretched across the bottom. It's a bit confusing when you look at it on this screen, because it's literally just the title on the main menu twice, but never mind that. I was just messing around, seeing what I can make work. Of course, it was the most obvious place to get the title card from, because it's the main menu. It's going to be stretched to the same screen dimensions as the actual stream. So it just sort of made sense to me, at least. Ooh, forgive me for the coughing. I really should mute my mic when I do that. But anyway, I've dawdled enough. I think it's time to get on with the game and just see what this is all about, because this is by far the game I know the least about.
Resident Evil.
Oh damn, they don't say the number or the subtitle anymore at all. Oh.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come.
Is this the PS2 version? This is the Xbox 360 version, actually. And welcome in, Rips. Welcome. They got a HD port of this game for 7th gen consoles, I assume both Xbox 360 and PS3, but I am playing the 360 version.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome to your new home.
Oh damn.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
Oh damn. Jesus. Damn. Amazing.
Don't move. He doesn't seem alright. If I were equipped with a lighter, I could see outside. Indeed. Ah, and I do. I have a lighter. I have to equip it. Oh, sorry. My mistake. You have to equip the lighter now. That's weird.
Perfect.
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Okay. There you go. So you know what? I was expecting this game to look a lot worse. Honestly, I was. And this is quite interesting. So this is going to bring me into my first talking point immediately, which is, best I can tell, this is what, the first Resident Evil game to have fully 3D environments, which they're demonstrating quite nicely here with some dynamic lighting. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, those tank controls though. Ooh. Yeah, this is still a tank control game. I was sort of hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Ooh. There's no options to switch it around. Okay, we're using tank controls then. That's fine. But yeah, it was a bit jarring, that transition from, you know... Ooh, there's herbs. What is the interact button? Oh, the X button. That's a bit weird. It was a bit jarring going from the pre-rendered cutscene to the in-engine cutscene. But all the same, I was expecting worse. But yeah, check this out. A hermostatic capsule is on the floor. It's empty. I don't know what that means, but okay. And gun bullets. Nice, nice. But yeah, strange. I'm going to enjoy the novelty of this for a little while, and then it'll eventually wear off. List of prisoners, my name is at the end. WKD4496, Claire Redfield. The escort's name is at the end of the document. Umbrella Medical Paris, 3rd Security Unit Leader. Rodrigo Ian Raval. I believe this is the last game with tank controls. Well, that's something at least. It's interesting, though, that it's not the last game. Or, no, sorry. It's interesting how the next game to come out, which I believe is Resident Evil 0, it's interesting that that game went back to static image backgrounds. You know? Someone, I guess, just didn't like how this looked, I guess, and was like, maybe it looked better before we tried to make everything 3D. I'll be honest, I don't think this looks bad. This looks fine. I think so, anyway. Anyway, hello, sir. His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. I'll need thermostatic medicine. I'll need it. I think you mean he will need it. But I suppose if I want to help him, I will need it. Combat knife. Excellent. Anything else? Nope. That's everything. So if I were to unequip the lighter. Ooh, the room does get very dark. Oh, X is attack. Huh. These are some strange controls. It's going to take some getting used to. So I just had to cough. there. Anyway, the UI is all different as well. Oh, God damn, shut up. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so back to it. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the sprint button. Oh, that's... I don't like these controls, if I'm being honest. Some of these controls disagree with me considerably. Ooh, increments. Immediately. Only the one. Ah. Ooh, steady. Claire 01, prison front. These dynamic camera angles, they're very strange. I'm not used to it. Not used to this game having anything but a fixed camera. It's very abnormal. It's giving me a heartbeat. Strange. Truck used for transport. Oil is leaking from the crashed wreck. Dead body and briefcase can be seen inside. Interesting. Anyway, carry on. Can't interact with any of these? No? Okay, carry on. Oh, jeez. Oh, oh dear. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There you are. There's also a playing manual. I didn't even look at this. I probably should have started with that. Oops. Is it too late to look at it now? It's a bit of an anticlimactic choice. Playing manual. When you obtain a new item, always remember to look at it with the check command. Blah blah blah. Yes. Try the push objectives. Or objects. Yep, know that too. Quick turn. Oh. That's good to know. And they still brought that back. Map screen. Climb. Security boxes. Yeah, it's all the basic stuff. So we're trying to take these guys out? It rarely is, to be honest. Oh yeah, get off. Ooh. Get off. God damn, I'm losing this fight. Alright. That's all of them, isn't it? Yeah. And I mean, I'm still in the fine as well. Wow. Is he getting better, slowly but surely? Is he getting better at these games? Is that what's happening? Oh no, there's one more. Okay, cool. Clear. I ain't about to be pushed around by a couple zombies. Normie ass zombies. Nah, easy. Heyo, I'm here lurking in the background, about to go to practice drums, so I'll be in here proper in a bit. No worries. I sent a banner along the bottom. That's a good question, and the answer to that is we're playing in 16:9, and I still want to have the chat on the screen, which means otherwise there's just a random black nothing below the screen. So I decided to just slap the logo down there instead. And now we have something. It's not ideal, maybe. Yeah, it's to fill space. That's all. Can I get that briefcase? I don't think I can, because the fire. Yeah, that's a shame. I need to look for a fire extinguisher, which instincts are telling me is going to be useful more than once. Alright, cool. Oh. Achievement. The terror begins. Claire's looked at that zombie like it's gonna get up, so I'm gonna... Oh. Never mind.
Wait, don't shoot.
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding, but I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island.
What is that accent?
And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. Well, once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. Well, I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
Alright. Off he goes. Whatever. You've taken the handgun. Cool. Right. We got 12 shots currently. 15 in total. Okay, cool. 27 in reserve. We can work with that. What else we got? We're still looking at that zombie? Something... Oh. Oh! I'm glad I had a wee another second look there. We are still looking at the zombie though. He's not breathing. Or he is not breathing, sorry. Cool. Show me the map. I haven't looked at it yet. Hmm. This map's not quite as easy to read as the previous games. I'm guessing pink is where I am. Pink square or diamond shapes are save points, I guess. Pink stairs are stairs, shocker. Red doors are still red doors, yellow doors are still yellow doors. Cool. Ooh. Interesting. You can zoom right on in. That could be useful. It doesn't remember how far you zoomed in though, which is less useful. Oh well. Right, anyway. So I'll repeat what I said earlier on, because a few of you have now joined since then. But I was commenting on how it's interesting how it's both similar and very different playing this game with dynamic camera angles, 3D environments, and dynamic lighting. Because, you know, in theory it doesn't change a whole lot, but it is fascinating to look at in terms of an evolution. Apparently a dust box. Interesting. But yeah. That's still the same, okay. And it's obviously is resulted in a couple curious little oddities. First of all, there's no smash cuts anymore. Well, there is, but there's also a fair few dynamic camera zooms, and the camera follows your movement, and that's quite interesting. It might interrupt boss fights a little less, and that might be a major improvement. We shall see. There was a button in the previous game for bringing up the map quicker. Ah, the Y button. Got it. So I can't go this way. And in fact, there is only one way I can go. And that's through here. Been locked with a padlock. So it has. They've also done another thing which I don't love, which is they've swapped what the A button, well, in terms of face buttons, they swapped what the bottom button does and the left button does, which in this case is A and X respectively, but on PlayStation it would have been X and square. And I don't like that because it's messing with my muscle memory. Abandoned materials are piled up here, nothing useful. Because I keep going to press, like, hold the X button to sprint, and it does nothing, and I go, why is that not doing anything? It's because I have to hold A to sprint now. I don't know why they would change that. And I also don't know why they don't seem to offer an obvious way of switching that back. Because if they did, I would immediately go for that. But whatever. Abandoned materials piled up here, nothing useful again. Ooh. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. It's been locked from the other side with a padlock. Can't be opened from this side. Aha. Right. Well. Whatever, I'm just gonna have a look inside this building anyway. What's the harm? What? Oh, what? Oh my god. Something RE3 does better than Code Veronica. Stairs. That's strange. I would have I would have figured that'd have been easier to program on a fully 3D environment. But I guess no, I guess not. Sorry, I had to cough again. And periodically I will try to mute my mic whenever I need to. Oh, shit. We done? Yeah, I think we're done. Cool. Don't know why I was so surprised by that. I mean, I knew there was going to be something nasty in here, but I wasn't quite ready for them. Half-eaten food items are scattered in this area. Nothing useful. Ooh, is that a map? Yes. So here we are. So we got a couple new interesting things to learn. Like there's a couple new symbols to try and understand. Say for instance, we got hang on the left there you'll see a little red marker indicating a door is locked, but it also has an arrow pointing through it, which I guess means that it's trying to tell me that that is the only direction that it can be opened from. Right, presumably. Now that's interesting because down there at the bottom I'm seeing a green door with a similar symbol. And I don't know what that means. Because why would you need to mark a direction on a door that's unlocked? It might make more sense when I get there. But for the moment, it's a little strange. Alright, what's up here? Another herb? That's my third herb. I'm gonna need some containers soon, or I'm gonna run out of inventory space. This toilet has some rather disgusting stains and a horrible smell lingers. Not to mention the enormous number of cockroaches that seem to have manifested. He's not getting up, I don't think. We got here a notebook. Prisoner's diary. Sorry. May 13th. This room stinks of death. Based upon the information I've found, I believe that I'm far south of the equator. Lucky for me that Bob in the bunk below me is one of those interesting types of guys. I don't really know what he means by that. Is he trying to say that the Bob below him is a guy who's clearly from below the equator? It's a weird way of phrasing it if that's what he means, and if that's not what he means, then I haven't the foggiest notion. May 16th. Today, Bob told some crazy story of why he was put in this place with me. Bob said that he used to be an attendant of the head of this place. This boss named Alfred, supposedly, placed him in here because of a tiny little mistake. What does that mean? What's going to happen to me? May 20th. Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. Oh? At midnight, I'll sneak out of here to see him. I've been hearing that anyone taken to that building never comes back. On top of that, there are these really large plastic bags constantly being removed from that place. I'd better pray for Bob. May 21st. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. What is going on in there? What is going on in there? All I could hear was some insanely creepy laughter and the sound of Bob screaming. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Is that going to happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. May 27th. Since my last entry, all of my fellow inmates have been taken to that building. I know that I am next. It is obvious that we were all here to be used as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I going to do? Yeah, not much apparently. Got some more ammo, nice. Oh! Game, please, game. Please! You can't do that to me. Oh my god, there's 3 of them! Where'd the other one go? My yellow caution. Alright, we're done, I guess. What was these? Whoa. Excuse me? Take the M100P. Oh my god. What? Ooh, we got 3D image item viewer again. Semi-automatic pistol, which has a large-sized special magazine. This handgun enables precise, rapid shooting with little recoil. Alright. What does that look like? Sure. Why not? I don't know when the best time to use a gun like that would be, but it seems like a crowd control weapon if I ever saw one. This appear to be toiletries. They've all been used and were worn out. Nothing there. Oh, dear. More bullets. Right. Okay, so the only place left to go is behind this shack. So that'll take us to that room there. Well, it's not really a room. I guess it's more of a courtyard of some kind. What does the red mean? It's a door. It must be a door, right? A door that I just haven't seen yet, or whatever the story might be. And then past that, we get a couple more pathways. One leads to an unknown area of sorts. The other leads to a garage, I guess. There's some kind of big door, maybe. I don't know. And then past that, I'm guessing some additional courtyard? Maybe? I'm speculating a little too much here, but that's just where my thoughts are at the moment. And then further south from there, some other space, maybe a building, maybe not. Either way, should be interesting to find out soon. I'm gonna just be right back for just a moment. I got something I gotta quickly do. Be just a moment. So please stand by. Oh, there we are. Sorry. Pressed the wrong button there. My bad. I'm back though. Sorry, I just had to go blow my nose real quick and I didn't feel like doing that down the mic. There we are. Okay. We're good. And I have tissues on hand if I need to do it again. Right, so that seems to be all there is in this room. So carrying on, we'll head back outside. Oh, another zombie has shown up. There you go. Don't get up. Yeah, everything still appears to be the same here. So I got no inventory space, but at the moment I don't really feel like using these herbs. I may end up doing it. I'm just going to hold off for a little while. I might reload actually before I continue. There we go. Alrighty. Oh. Is that a dog I hear? Possibly. I don't know. If it is, they haven't emerged. Okay. Nope, he's done. He's done. Cool. Switch controls the outdoor shutters. Push the switch. Yes, push it. It appears to be locked. It must release. I must release the lock first. Very well. Okay. Yeah, it's around this corner. And we'll see what's what. I could maybe shoot through the grate there to take out those last couple of zombies, but I don't quite feel like that's the way to do it. Metal detector. Huh. So, does that mean it said it was the deactivation light, is that what it said? The deactivation lamp is on, which tells me that it's off. So if I walk through here, it's not going to go off.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Ah. And if I refuse? Okay, is that what it wants me to do, or is this just going to be like the safe room boxes? Because it's definitely given no need to deposit this since it's not made of metal. Okay, so it definitely wants me to to do that. Okay, I guess the bullets too. Alright. Oh, the lighter. Sorry, my mistake. Apologies, apologies. I forgot I had a lighter on me.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Yeah. Didn't know I could put the lighter away. It's actually kind of strange. There you go. Lighter's been deposited. I don't have any metal on me. Let's go. Can I take my stuff back now? No. No, I may not. Okay. control panel of the 3D scanner. There's an activation switch. Push the switch. Sure. Ooh. Activating the enhanced 3D scanner. Please place the material you wish to have scanned on the scanner portion of this machine. Uh-huh. User's manual. This will be useful. I would need this, probably. 3D Duplicator's user manual. Our new product, the 3D Duplicator, consists of two parts. 3D scanner portion. This is the portion that scans a 3D object. Simply place the material that you wish to have scanned onto the tray of the scanner. The scanned object will be processed into 3D data, which will be transferred to the duplicator portion. The duplicator portion, if you placed the material you wish to have converted on the machine, you can make conversion based on the 3D data that has been created by the 3D scanner portion. The conversion will be executed with complete data accuracy. The result will be an object precisely true to the original. Okay. Like, completely though? An auto duplicator. The materials are set. I can restore the object. So, for instance, we have a first aid spray, right? That's what the game wants me to test, I presume. Oh, sorry. Wait. Does it? I'm a little confused. Yeah. Although I don't know, because honestly, there isn't like a... There's only the use button, and, well, I don't think using it is the correct way to yield the results I'm looking for. Oh, we got... Ooh. Hang on. We have ammo, though. This could be what I'm looking for. Yep. Let's say I wanted to duplicate the gas rounds. What if I wanted to duplicate the green herbs? It wouldn't do that. That'd be silly. I need to heal, so I may as well use them. So this isn't wasting it. This is using it. But I want to see if it does what I want it to do. I'm sure it won't. Check. Maybe I'm reading the herb from Raccoon City. That's it. Okay. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, no, I knew it would just heal me. I had to check, though. I don't know why. I just had this idea in my head that I couldn't shake. This thought that wouldn't it be cool if I could duplicate the healing items that they're giving me. Oh, sorry. My nose is all kinds of blocked right now. Ooh. Do I hear typing? Interesting. Facts on the facility access application. Be sure to verify the contents of the following facility access application form and add the applicant's name to the expected visitors list. Chief Prison Guard Room. Chief Prison Guard Room. Paul Steiner. Chief Steiner, I guess. That's a weird way of arranging those words, I think. Or maybe it's completely normal. I don't know. I hereby apply for access permission for Prison Area D. Details follow. Visitor's name, Carl Grisham. Grisham? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grisham. Purpose of entry: carrying in the following materials. Number 1, new product sample from Metal Industries. Co TG01. TG. Because if it said just T01, I would have thought to myself, that's an awfully familiar arrangement of letters and numbers. But TG is a bit different, because I would have assumed it meant tyrant. That's what I would have assumed. But TG? Now I'm thinking T-virus and G-virus, and what that would mean if you put them together. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I'm going a little wild, maybe. But I'm looking for the typical stuff. Various daily commodities ordered by the prison. Note number 1. Will use a transportation truck. Number 2. TG01 sample will be stored in a designated briefcase. Oh, wait, we did encounter that before, I think. Facility entry facts. God, yeah.
Chris Redfield.
What are you doing here?
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah, your siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What? I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks, I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can, I'm sure of it.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
What was that all about?
Fair question. Ink ribbons. Nice. Give me those. Can I replicate ink ribbons? Is that too cheap? There's a question I immediately want the answers to. Oh. Take the hawk emblem. Sure. The email to Leon has already been sent. Cool. There you go. We have informed Leon of our situation. Now, I'm no expert. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But, last we saw Leon, was he not, like, arrested? I swear that's what happened to him. He was, like, arrested by someone. So I'm not convinced he's going to receive that, if I'm being honest. We shall see. This game looks a lot cleaner than the others. Well, that'll be for two reasons. One, it's a generational leap, as this is a sixth generation game, whereas all the previous ones were fifth generation. But also because this one is displaying in HD, which all other ones have not. So that would be why it probably looks a little cleaner. I'll be honest with you, and this is just an opinion. This is nothing, definitive, no strong views or whatever. I do kind of prefer how they used to look. And I find this is a visual downgrade for me. Which is funny, because like the faces and such are emoting and such, which they never used to do. Hell, they were barely even identifiable as faces in the first place. But I found a certain charm in that, which I find is just pretty commonplace across, PlayStation 1 games. But also the environments are all 3D, which means they have to worry about poly counts and texture placement and, oh man, so many more resources. Which means things actually look a little more flat and boring in my opinion. They look alright. Like, I'm not bashing this game, I don't think it looks bad. But I don't think it looks quite as visually interesting as the previous games so far. But that may change. It may pick up before too long. I don't know. I don't really want to be throwing shade at this game, It's early days, and things are different. Things will look different. Doesn't mean the end of the world. A lock release device. Pull the lever up? Sure. What did that do? Door is being held by something? Can't be opened from this side. Interesting. I believe I mentioned this near the start, but you weren't here for this. I believe it's a Dreamcast game, if I'm not mistaken. Like, originally it was a Dreamcast game, and then it got ported around into different platforms, namely PlayStation 2 and I'm assuming GameCube. Yeah. And then eventually, after it got its first re-release, which is, so the game is Code Veronica, right? And then the re-release they had for the other consoles was Code Veronica X, which apparently has more content or something. I don't know. And then they re-released it again for seventh gen consoles, namely the Xbox 360, which is what you're witnessing right now. This is the Xbox 360 version, and it was called Code Veronica X HD. And yeah, I'm also
any metallic items you have in the security box.
Okay. Does that include the ink ribbons, I wonder? Oh, does it count the ammo as metallic? Does the hawk emblem count? Ooh, a lot of good questions. But yeah. So, oh yeah, I'm playing an Xbox 360 game on my Series X, and that game itself was a port off a port, which means in effect I'm sort of emulating a port of a port, which is hilarious. It's a hilarious way to look at it. Is it going to give me like a plastic version of this emblem now? Is that what's going to happen here? Uh-huh. Do you want to do that? Uh-huh. If the materials are set, I can restore the object. The materials. Uh-huh. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong exactly. Does this count? Is this metal? I see.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Okay. Deposit. So now if I come over here... Yes... Okay. I really don't get it. Actually, I don't. Excuse me. Right. Okay, so I've seemingly unlocked that garage door I was talking about. And I'm guessing that the green door with the arrow on it is telling me I don't need a key, but I have to open it from the other side. Which makes sense, I guess. So I'm starting to follow. I'm gonna try these new guns. Because I haven't got a feel for them yet. Push the button. Oh. Oh. Ah, you... Damn, he's quick, you know? Oh my god. Didn't even mean to do that. I used up quite a bit of the ammo though. That's a shame. Hey, it's the fire extinguisher. I need this. I need this for multiple reasons. Right, so time for a little backtracking, I think. I'm gonna get, oh yeah, I'm gonna get attacked by some dogs now. That's a shame. Ooh, run! Haha. You're no match for me. No. Oh, what the fuck? Where did you come from? He just manifested from thin air. Okay, can I equip the fire extinguisher? Is that how this works? No, but I need to get a bit closer, I think. Use. There we go. So what's in this briefcase? Yes. Nope. God, I'm gonna get mixed up with the buttons again. There's a button. Push it. Yes. TG01 was inside the briefcase. It's also an explanation for the document. Special alloy. It's an alloy. Okay. TG01 production description. Thank you for your continued support and for using our products. This time we have gathered our most advanced technologies and have succeeded in creating the unique anti-metal detection alloy TG01. How convenient, but also how suspicious. TG01 features cannot be detected by any metal detectors, cannot be pictured by whoa, what does that word even say? Ronography? I don't know. I'm not sure what that word is. I'm not familiar with it. Roentgenography? Am I just not looking at it right? Genography? Genography? At the immigration check. Okay. Lightweight yet durable. We plan to develop various weapons utilizing this innovative new alloy. We have enclosed a sample for you to review. We look forward to hearing from you regarding possible business opportunities. Metal Industries Corporation? Company? Co-op? I don't know what the CO stands for. Chief Development Planning, Carl Redhill. Do you think he knows? Do you think he's related to Redfields by chance? Anyway, here it is. TG01. Check. Newly developed special alloy. Cannot be detected by any metal detector. Interesting. So, like, on one hand, I'm glad to know that I need the fire extinguisher. On the other hand, I do feel like I have slightly cheated at the game a little bit by knowing that the fire extinguisher is a important item to possess. Oh. There we go. Status, condition, yellow. So they can go under the house then. That's potentially quite sketchy. It's a big hole in the wire netting. There is blood stain under the what? The eaves. Is that what you call it? Oh, I wouldn't know. So now, with the new equipment that I have gathered, I need to progress onwards. That doesn't sound good.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
But I can take this special alloy because apparently it's metal detector proof. Are we sure? Oh, I took the lighter. Sorry. Nah, I know what I did wrong there. It's fine.
Please deposit any metallic items you have
Yep,
in the
yep,
security box.
yep. Sorry, I forgot. Can't take the lighter either. Right, so I come over here now, and I deposit... Nope. This? There we go. Duplication complete. Take the special alloy emblem. Yep. Oop, sorry. Check. Sorry. There we are. A picture of a hawk is carved on it. It's made of newly developed alloy TG01. Anything on the back? No? Cool. We're good to go then. And that's fun. Oh, you bastard. Yep. Give me my guns, please. You know what? I don't need the knife. Nope. Damn. And we're good. Wait, where's my bullets? Damn, I forgot something.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Did I not put... I thought I had extra bullets, didn't I? You know what? I probably did, and then I used them fighting those dogs. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. We're good, I think. Okay then. Carry on. Ooh. That's quite a striking image right there. Cool. Something seems to have been tied up here. Flesh blood is stuck to the wall. A person might have been tied to the pillar. Might? Might. I think we're past might. Padlock key. Oh. I don't think I need that anymore. Fine. Let me indulge me for a moment here whilst I go and confirm that I don't need it anymore. It's this way? Yeah, this way. Just mild case of paranoia. I want to just settle it. Because I know it's to open that gate just over there. but I want to know if it's the only gate that it opens. And it should tell me. It should tell me if the key is useless after I've used it. So... there you go. Well, that was pointless. But it was a learning experience, and that's important. Especially early on in these games. I'm assuming I can't go through this door. Completely nailed down. It's impossible to open it. Cool. Wrong way. That way. A guillotine covered in blood. It seems that there is some fresh blood on it. Yeah, that's a grisly sight right there. Grisly. Did I put this here? No. Wait, what? What do I do then? Huh. I don't know. I'm actually a little confused, actually. Because if that's not where that's supposed to go, then where does it belong? I don't know. I'll just press on, I suppose. I got one bullet left. Amazing.
Please deposit any metallic items you have.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Ooh, look at that. He's slumped against the wall. That's a fancy death animation right there.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Yep. So gun, fire extinguisher, second gun. Oh, I did again. And the lighter. There we go. Can I climb through these windows? No. Don't think I'll be using this machine again. Right. I might be a little stumped all of a sudden. That didn't take long. Yeah. Management documents. And this door is definitely not open. Yeah. Damn. Oh, sorry, I see it now. There's another green door open up at the top there. Sorry, I'm blind. The answer was staring me in the face. Okay, yep. Yep. So I head back to, what is the area with the crashed truck? Is that where I'm heading? Somewhere in that sort of ballpark anyway. Ooh, wow, it's gotten a lot more populated here. Okay. Is there any much point in checking back in with the guy who was keeping guard downstairs? I might just, for the hell of it. I'm gonna run out of bullets if I keep doing that. Anything in here still? Oh, he's changed his pose. I left the lighter behind. God damn it. Came all this way. Well, I'm gonna go back for the lighter now, because I can't not have the lighter. And then I might, I don't know, I'll be coming in this sort of direction again, I may as well see what's what. How are you finding this game? I had to pop out briefly. It's different. It's a bit weird, actually. It's a little, I don't know, like a different animal altogether. Because the last 3 games, they've all felt, you know, more or less the same. A few differences here and there. But, you know, nothing that seemed unusual or unexpected. This game is very different, immediately very different, in a lot of ways. I find that to be, you know, interesting all on its own, but a little strange, honestly. But I'm enjoying it for the most part. It's a little slow, the start at least. It hasn't quite reached a point where I go, ah, yes,
Please
we're back.
deposit any metallic items you
You
have
know?
in the security box.
But I'm sure it'll happen soon enough. I do like the choice to try and render environments in 3D. I find it to be quite interesting. Oh, what? You telling me they're just going to respawn every time I come through here? Oh man, I could very easily burn through a lot of ammo if I'm not careful. Woo. You get away. Damn, this game's gonna punish me for backtracking. That's another thing this game does differently. In my experience, they've generally been pretty lenient on you for going back through areas you've previously been to. This game, not so much. His eyes are closed. Right. How about that? I kind of forgot I was looking for medicine for this guy. Or, I guess that's the suggested mission objective. I don't know. We're doing something. Here we are. Clear enough. Right. This is the central gate of the prison. It's locked. A hawk picture is carved. Huh. And there we are. Now we're through. Cool. So where am I now? Iron Bridge. Door has been completely destroyed. And so is that one. I cannot proceed from this side. Okay. Okay. Is there ammo in that truck I saw? Yoink. And that's all there seems to be. What about over here? Ah, fire. I have just the thing. Do I not? Ow. Really? No need? You can't think of any need, game? I can think of a need. Okay, we'll do it this way. Yeah, I don't know. That's so strange, having to interact with the staircase to walk up it. Because, I mean, they did that in previous games, but, like, previous games were a little more basic than this, you know? Right. Cool. I should probably heal. Yeah, alright, I'll use it one of my heals. It's early game yet. I can still burn a couple green herbs, I think. Through here. Oh. There we go. I'll combine that actually, and you know what, I'll swap to it because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of that ammo. It's quite useful in terms of crowd control, so maybe I'm not wasting it necessarily, but it does feel a bit like I'm wasting it. Seems to have stopped on a lower floor, can't use the elevator at all. Ooh. Guess not. Okay. What about through here? Hello? What's this? Nothing. Oh wait, was that a red herb? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Go back. Go back and get the red herb. Yes. Now we're in business. Combine. Yes, there we go. Nice. A mixed herb. I feel good about myself now. He's dead, I think. Next. I don't think he is dead, actually. Huh. He didn't even grab me or anything. Huh. No! No! Get away. There we go. That'll do. What do we have here? Bow, gun, arrows. Alright. 30 of them. Is this just going to be the crossbow again? Because I didn't much like that weapon before. It's quite a mess here. Nothing useful. Security related documents are filed here. Nothing useful. Copy machine. Machine also has been used as a printer. Map of this building is shown on the monitor. It seems I can print it out. Yes, do that. Yes. Cool. So there's the map. Okay, yeah. This is starting to feel more familiar. Large facility with lots of rooms to explore. Ooh. Much better, much better. It's secured with a simple lock. Then I should attempt to find a lockpick or a small key or something to that effect. Need a special key, okay. What, is there nothing in any of these lockers? Damn. I guess that's it for this room. Alright, fair enough. We got another room just at the end of this corridor. Ooh. Sure, more arrows. Why not? Phone is not working. The line seems to be dead. Card reader. Silver in color. It's electronically locked. Ooh. Vending machine. It's broken. Damn. I'm not thirsty right now. Really? I feel like, you know, you probably would feel a little thirsty being locked up for so long. Nothing of interest. There we go. Ooh, more arrows. Damn, they really want me to have some arrows right now. Have some arrows, says the game. Have some more. How about some more? Yeah, more indeed. There you go, we got 120 arrows, but no bow to speak of. Better be a much better version of the crossbow, because I really didn't like the crossbow in the previous game. Because it fired like 3 at a time, and in like a weird... Oh my god, so many goddamn arrows. Game, what are you doing? It fired them 3 at a time, and they were like spread out in different directions. I didn't like that. I mean, fire them 3 at a time, sure, but like forward. Fire them forward. This game really wants me to have arrows, man. Alright, what's through here? It better be a bow, let me tell you. Oh, damn. A sauna. There's a lot of hot air inside. Yeah, that checks out. This device seems to control the water current. Yeah, stop it. There's no response. It seems to be broken. Somewhere there should be a circulation pipe. You mean just over here? Valve attached to the water pipe. Shut the valve. There we go. Ooh, there's something down there. What do we have in the water? A key with tag. Well, what does the tag say? Small key made of steel with the word storage. Storage tag. Or storage key. With a key or a tag that says storage. There you go. Right. So that could be anywhere, really. This place has an upstairs as well, doesn't it? Ooh. That's weird. Anyway, yeah. No bow and arrow, though. Might have been used until recently. Should I try equipping the lighter? Would that give me more information? Doesn't look like it would. Alright, that's that then. Yeah, there's nothing in here either. Okay. Oh, the zombies can use stairs. Oh no. I didn't think they were that smart. Alright, I really need a bow. I have to assume a bow is not far away. Whatever. Through here, I guess. Sorry, just had to cough there. So we're upstairs, there's a locked door here. What does it say? The doorknob is missing. It can't open. I can't open it. There's nothing useful here. Oh, we haven't. Oh, exactly what I'm looking for, a crossbow. There's also a file. Memo on the pass number. The emergency door lock system in biology experiment room. In the biology experiment room can be released with the 4-digit pass number. I hope you haven't forgotten about that already. I have just received an order from the system administrator requesting us to change the pass number periodically. What bothers me is that you often lose important memos, pass numbers, or even chemicals. That's no good. Don't lose chemicals. So in an attempt to solve that problem, I came up with an idea. You know the red human skeleton picture at the back of the biology experiment room? I have decided to use the number signed on the picture as the pass number. If you happen to lose the memo, just look at the picture. Well, I don't think you would ever need to use the emergency pass number anyway, but just in case, now you know. Take it easy, Mr. Careless. Right. Oh. Well, that guy's not even a zombie.
I can't get the door open!
Ooh. He's not getting out. There appears to be no one around. A red picture is hanging in the back. I can't see the number from here. Yep, there we have it. Use. Combine. Check. Use. When would I ever have to use these? I can use my weapons? Was that a thing before? I don't recall that being a thing. Maybe though. I don't know. Interesting. Right. Emergency door lock system activating. The door says bioexperiment room. Abnormal air. I can't enter the pass number. Yeah. That would primarily be because I don't know the pass number. It's bloodstain. Well, were they conducting animal experiments here? I mean, this is a prison, Claire. I don't know that they were conducting just animal experiments. Let's be honest for a moment here. There's nothing useful here. Yeah. Okay. Is that everything? Without a key card, I don't really know where else I can go. It also couldn't hurt to get a save sometime soon.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, dang.
That was close.
So that's locked me out of upstairs. And I am once again without direction. That's a shame. I mean, I was without direction even before that happened. I don't know. Where else? Where else? Key card. Where could I find a key card? There's a locker. One of the lockers looked like it could be opened. And then it stopped looking like it could be opened. What was that all about? You see that? Maybe it's my imagination, but like, that locker there looks like it could be opened. That one not so much. The one past it also not so much. But that one right there, it's a different shade. Like it's interactable. And then I approach it and nothing happens. So I don't know, maybe not. Ah, I do have a key now, yes. You're right. Okay. Bow, gunpowder. Right? Are we doing ammo crafting again? Is that a thing? Let's see here. Bow gunpowder. This is gunpowder for a bowgun arrow. Uh-huh. Bows, of course, famously gunpowder powered. Famously. An iron-made arrow for use with a bowgun. Right. And where does the gunpowder come into that? I don't know. That doesn't really add up, but whatever, I guess. I mean, it looks like a fairly typical crossbow to me. Not really seeing the gunpowder component. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I feel like this is one of those cases where, more accurately, the game was underthinking it. Like, what good is powder? Was there anything else in that locker, or was that it? Nothing left. Okay, right. I'm out of inventory space as well, which means I desperately need a safe room. But I haven't encountered one yet. I've encountered, you know, save points, sure. But no safe rooms. What was that? Dirty towels are stuffed inside. No, that's the basket behind me. I just thought I saw a hole in the wall. Is that not what that is? Nah, you know what? It's just like a bit of a texture thing. Right, and this body... Blood all over the body. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh, damn. What? What good is this bow for? This thing has like 0 stopping power. Why? Why would I ever use this? Oh, I guess it has a very high ammo capacity, that's why. I really thought it would do more. It kinda just tickled a bit. Uh-huh. Yep, hot air. Indeed. Okay, I don't know. I don't see anything in this room that's worth my time. I'm gonna head back outside, I guess, and see if something happens. I mean... I really don't know. I mean, I'm kind of looking for like a crest of some kind, aren't I? Or medicine. Both, I suppose. This is just an ashtray, isn't it? Yeah. Just an ashtray of some kind. It's weird being able to actually make out the details of small environment objects like that, because I normally can't tell what I'm looking at. Ooh. The dog's gonna kill me. Oh my god. Don't use the bow on the dog. That's just a mistake right there. Oh, look at that. More arrows. What? Why? Why? Locked on the other side. Okay. So, like, what else is there? Where else can I go? I don't know. Was there something at the end of this here path? There's a gate. I could check that, I suppose. Here we are. Ah, okay. Somewhere else I can go. You know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep using this, because anything else has simply nowhere near enough stopping power. There we go. Oh, a green glint in the dark. Navy proof. Yeah. A hex-shaped stone object. A picture of a submarine is carved on it. Navy proof. Okay. Ooh, apparently my Corsair app has crashed. Oh dear. Well, my voice is still seemingly being picked up, so that doesn't. I was gonna say that doesn't seem like a problem, and then the headset muted me right as I said that. No, we're good. We're fine. We're back up and running. No worries. I have 1% ammo left. Oh dear. I maybe could have been a bit more economical with my use of ammo. Palace. Oh, look at that. More arrows. What is this game's obsession with arrows? There's an octagonal. Sorry. Hollow. I don't got nothing octagonal. I don't believe. Ooh. Ooh. A palace map. There you are. Okay. Bullets for the gun. But I don't have the inventory space, so I can't do anything about that. I need to save, like, desperately. The game really ought to give me a save point, like, right about now. Ooh. This place is kind of giving hotel vibes more than palace, if I'm being honest. More bullets. Another computer. Security lock system is active. Enter an employee ID to activate the unlocking device. Please enter your ID number. I got nothing. Can't help you there. Ooh, that's my shadow. I was like wondering what that was. There you are. Dynamic lighting. Only on the Sega Dreamcast. Tell me this is a safe room. Please be a safe room. Ooh, there's bats. Another briefcase. And a first aid spray. Ooh. Oh no. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna die to some bats. That'd just be embarrassing. Though I am getting close. I gotta be careful. A huge portrait is on display here. It's locked. A silver crest is carved here. Uh-huh. Ah, we made it! A safe room at last. My god, by the way, what a long amount of time before I found a safe room. I've been playing for like coming up on 2.5 hours now, and this is my first safe room. That's crazy. Well, there you are. I'm going to put the fire extinguisher away now, because I have somewhere where I know I can come back to it later. Bow gunpowder, I'm going to put that away as well. And I'll grab that ammo there. Give me that. 15 bullets. Nice, nice. What's this, a book? Secretary's note. 4 years have passed since I began serving Sir Alfred. He doesn't trust anyone. Even though I am his attendant, I am still strictly prohibited from entering his private house. What is his problem anyway? Bob, I presume. They say he lives with his twin sister, Alexa, in his private house on the hill. Occasionally I've seen someone standing by the window of the house. It might have been Alexa, whose extreme beauty is often talked about. Okay. I once asked Sir Alfred about this, but it only enraged him. Even though I am his attendant, he will not show me any lenience. If I ask about her again, I could put my life at risk. Oh. After all, it is a mystery why he is so desperately tries to keep his private life with Alexa a secret. Robert Dorson. So, alright. We got some interesting stuff going on. Presently. A lot of different characters being introduced. And we're in this palace, this mansion, this house, this whatever. We're in what I presume to be the secretary's office, I guess. And outside, there's this big portrait on the wall, and I would assume that that is Sir Alfred, who seems to be the big name for this particular game. And one thing was interesting and distinguishable about it was that his face had been like scratched away. So like immediately that has me raising an eyebrow, because what the game's doing there is immediately trying to prevent me from getting a visual idea of what this guy looks like, which is just a bit suspicious in my mind. So, crackpot theory alert, here we go. We may have already met him. Is that possible? We got this one guy, what did he call himself? Ooh, I can't remember. Either way, just about the only character in this story so far. And they're acting a bit strange. And don't seem to be military. Or obviously military, at least. So that's a whole other can of worms. I'm just saying, it wouldn't surprise me if there was like a twist, like, oh, actually, yes, my real name was Sir Alfred. I don't know. Maybe running a little too wild with that theory. Okay. Oh, no. Damn. That's gonna keep happening. Oh, no. Combine. Equip. I really want to just ditch the crossbow altogether, but it is a occasionally useful weapon. There's evidence that this shelf has been moved. Alright, thank you. Thank you, game. Ooh. Ah, an ID card. Perfect. I will need that for the other building. And there's a green herb. I'll take that too. I'm going to put these back in the container here, just so I have some inventory space. Actually, I'll put a bunch of stuff in here, because you know what? I don't know where all this stuff goes just yet, and I'd like some more inventory space for wherever I head next. Oh, sorry. I really should mute my mic when I do that, I'm sorry. It's locked. There's an indentation in the shape of 2 guns. Is that right? Say, these 2 guns? I guess not. Alright, I got nothing. Thought I was on to something there. Alright. I'm gonna go fight those bats now, because I'm no longer afraid of dying, which was my primary concern when I was in that room previously. So I'm gonna go confront them now with a little vigor. Should I try using the crossbow? I think I shall. There we go. Well, that'll do. It's good enough for me. What is this? Duralium case. Huh. What is duralium? Case is locked. Must be a keyhole somewhere. It's secured by a simple lock. Could open if I had a lockpick. I don't. So we're just gonna have to hang on to it for now. Oh, I missed one. You little shit. It's alright. It's under control. Ooh, more bullets. Yes, give me those. Is that all? I think that is all. Sorry about that, just had a cough again. This door here is locked, you say? Electronically locked. Right, okay, so the computer here, I guess, will be the one that opens that. Right. I wonder if the ID card will have the details of the user on it. Then I might be able to access that computer. You know, I'll put these away. Actually, they're not worth it right now until I get some ammo. And I'll keep the crossbow for, I don't know, bats, and I'll keep the gun for zombies. That makes some sense to me at least. Right, okay. ID card, check. An ID card for an Umbrella employee. Here we go. The word NTC 0394 is written on the back. 0394. Good to know. The hair is very floaty in this game, I can't help but notice. Something about that's just very funny, the little ponytail that just floats almost like it's defying gravity. Yeah. Let's see here. NTC 0934. Enter. Ooh, I put it in wrong. Sorry. Give me a moment to reread the card. NTC 0394, sorry. Very nearly had it right. Oh, 394. There we go. Confirmed. Security lock system is deactivated. Have a nice day. ID card is no longer useful, is it not? What about the other place? Alright, if you say it's no longer useful, I believe you, game, but it's just, I thought there was another place that needed it. Hello? Give me that. There we go. Alright, so in this corridor we got 2 locked doors and a open door, apparently. It's locked. A silver crest is carved on it. Come on. There you are. Now we're done, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're done. It's locked. A gold crest is carved on it. Okay. Ooh. Check out this room. Got all kinds of weapons and military pieces. 2 handguns are displayed here. Can I smash the display and use that on the other door? How's this going for you? It's going alright. It is a little, it's a little strange. Because I feel like I'm kind of getting like that early RE3 experience. Where like, you don't really have a plan. You know? Like as in, the character doesn't, Claire or Jill in that case. There wasn't an explicit plan set prior to getting down to business. which, I don't know, it makes it feel a bit arbitrary, like I'm just like randomly picking directions. Like towards the end of RE3, I felt I had a very clear direction. Things were going that way, you know, I get it. Which made some of the puzzles a little easier, I found, because I just sort of knew almost inherently how to solve them and where to go to solve the puzzles. But it was different in the early game, where I just felt like a bit, I don't know, going through the motions. Like, yeah, alright, I can go in that direction. Sure, I can go here. Sure, I can pick up this. Which, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that whole energy. It's not terrible, though. It's just a bit meh for me. I do like the game so far. It's just a bit strange. It's a bit strange, a bit different. Which I'm going to keep saying. And as for myself, still a bit sick. I haven't recovered mid-game, unfortunately, which is making things just a little more difficult as my concentration isn't 100%, and well, I don't know, it's just a bit inconvenient, isn't it? Model fighter plane is displayed here. Very good. Visual references are placed here. War seems to be the primary theme. Yeah. Model battleship is displayed here. Actually, I think you'll find that's more of a missile cruiser. I have no idea. I just don't see any guns, and that's normally the telltale sign of a battleship. Big cannons on the front or back or both. Ooh, 2 magnums are displayed here. Oh, gee, game, you could surely give me one of those. A jewel displayed... A jewel modeled after an ant is displayed here. There's a button below. Push the button. One of these things is not like the others. Sure, push it. Ooh. Feature presentation time. Ooh. So this lot were just twisted from the get-go. Fun. I don't like the implication of any of that. There's a whole lot wrong going on here. And I'm not even talking about the T-virus. Alright, cool. Right. What's behind here? Ooh. Guns from many countries are on display here. Decorations are on display here. Archaic military items are stored here. And then finally, a pair of gold Lugers are displayed here. Also, Lugers? Ah, man, that's left a strange implication. Oh, we're in the Arctic as well, aren't we? Oh, fuck's sake. Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. This is that where we're going with this? Okay. Sure. Yeah, why not? I'll take the gold Lugers. Oh, these are actual weapons. Can I use these? Oh. No. Don't be doing that. Nothing to see here. If I just put them back, would that be okay? Can I do that? Put them back, quick! Don't microwave me, please. Okay, cool. We're fine. This fucking game. Okay, so we're getting a twist here. The twist is becoming increasingly obvious to me. Maybe, or it's not. But we're in the Arctic, or somewhere. I think. I seem to recall the Arctic being mentioned. So we're in the Arctic. There are a pair of gold Lugers. There is a room full of fascination on military history. There are a pair of, I don't know what color eyes they had, but I suspect they were blue and blonde-haired kids. And I'm starting to think that maybe Sir Alfred was a Nazi. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But the evidence is starting to mount. Oh, there's a red herb here. Give me that. Hell yeah. It's funny when I do that little rotation, it plays the sounds of footsteps. But there's no walking animation. I have returned. Welcome back, Ducky Hawk. Welcome back. You've missed a fair bit of progress. I haven't died yet either. I'm doing well. Mostly. I mean, I'm not doing physically well, as you can probably tell from the sound of my voice and so on. How goes CV? Well, it's weird. It's weird. I got a lot of thoughts, and the most recent of those thoughts was secret Nazi scientists living in the Arctic, which is not a particular storyline I was expecting this to take, but here we are. The Foley is probably just coded. The Foley is probably just coded simple on the back end. You mean the play and the walking animation? I have my own theory on that one. I was about to say it before you arrived. I suspect that what's going on there is it's used to the previous game's method of playing sounds, because in the previous games when you rotated on the spot, the character would do a little walking animation as if they were, you know, sort of doing some kind of step. But this game doesn't have that. But they didn't think to change the sounds either, so it seems to be that just like in every game, any walking input at all causes the walking sound to play. They just forgot that they didn't put an animation in for spinning on the spot. Oops. But you know, I'm not entirely surprised that Ari went down the Nazi rabbit hole. Because here's the thing, right? Nothing's concrete. It's just a theory. It's just in my head right now. Like, I haven't seen a swastika or anything inherently Nazi about what's going on here. But but I found just mounting evidence. We're in the Arctic, okay? And you've probably heard about those crazy, conspiracy theories about, Nazi scientists and secret bases in the Arctic, right? That one. So that's one factor. The other factor is we've got a pair of golden Lugers sitting in a vault just behind me here. Lugers being like the standard officer gun from like Nazi SS officers and shit. So we're talking about something suspicious at the best of times. And doubly so when you have two of them and they're plated gold. What are you doing? Why would you do that? And then finally we got a pair of blonde-haired and I suspect blue-eyed children, though I didn't actually get a good look at their eyes. And I haven't even gotten started on the incest stuff going on there. This game's weird. This game's very weird. Wrong button. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just... maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe it's all in my head. But I'm starting to suspect Nazi involvement in this plotline. Anyway, we are... incest also not surprised. Oh, I really shouldn't cough into the mic. But anyway, it's all a little strange. I have a theory which I want to try and test. I don't really think it's gonna work. But I'd be stupid not to try it. I'm gonna try and put these guns where I found the Lugers, because that might let me keep them. And if I can keep them, then I can... oh, hang on, yeah, give me that. There we go, nice. If I can keep them, I can solve another puzzle. Cool. How is Claire's sandwich going? I don't recall her ever having that nickname. But you know what? She's been fairly quiet, which is a whole other thing. Not that like RE protagonists have been historically very talkative, but I feel like I've been playing for a good long while now, made some decent progress, and she's only really had like a handful of lines of dialogue, which I find to be a bit unusual. Anyway, here we are. We're back in this room. Through this secret passage we have the ever so suspicious golden Lugers. I will take them. So now, can I place my other guns here instead? Oh, damn. I'll try it, because I didn't really get a chance to try it there. I'm getting like microwaved here. No, can't use them. Okay. Is that pre-rendered? No, that is all in engine right there. You can tell because it moves whenever I walk around. See? Maybe it's the black bars. Maybe. Right. But this is also the HD remaster, right? It looks really good. It is, yes. This is the 360 port of Code Veronica X, which makes it Code Veronica X HD. And Code Veronica X, of course, is a port of Code Veronica. So this is a port of a port. And better yet, I'm emulating it. So I'm emulating a port of a port. Which is a little joke I have said 3 times now, but it's only because I find it amusing. Not playing on original hardware? No, I know. But, like, here's the kicker. I'm not buying a Sega Dreamcast just to play this game on original hardware, okay? I'm good. I'm good, thanks. Admittedly, I could play it on a 360, and that would be, like, sort of original hardware. But I simply don't want to. That's a little too inconvenient, you know? And also, this is a digital copy, so I wouldn't be able to play it on the 360 anyway. So, oh well. It went on PS2, yes, you're right, Ducky Hawk, you're right. However, the PS2 version is the port that I'm speaking of. That is Code Veronica X, not Code Veronica. So that wouldn't be original. That wouldn't be an original copy of the game. That'd be a re-release. So, not quite. Not quite. Oh damn, you're right. Yeah, that's right. I did my research on these games before I started playing them. And it was through that research that I knew to hold on to the fire extinguisher, but that's about all I know. That, and maybe this game hasn't aged all that well in terms of themes. But that hasn't come up yet. At least I don't think it has. Unless you count the incest plotline, but honestly, they're meant to be weird, aren't they? They're the villains. And they're Nazis or something, I don't know. Well, shit, the Dreamcast knew how to make their games look nice. Yeah, I guess. The thing is, right, about this, is that they're doing a lot of things to try and, like, demonstrate the value of 3D, right? And I get it, I do. But, like, 2 things. Number 1, it's a lot of it is kinda surface level. And secondly, as this is a HD re-release of a re-release, they maybe could have gone a little further and made it like an upscaled re-release. They could have like bumped these graphics up a little more on the resolution. No such luck, I'm afraid. This is pretty basic still. And it has the unfortunate effect of looking kinda shit on high res, which is what we're playing. High definition. And it kind of makes me think I like the look of RE2 and RE3 better. I don't know. Maybe this game looked better on Dreamcast. I can't say. Nazi incest fuckwits. Only thing that could make him look worse if they're related to the Trumps. My god. There's a statement. It's always the case with HD remasters, but this isn't a remaster. I want to emphasize that. This is not a remaster, because if it was a remaster, they would have done something to make the graphics look nicer. All they've done is release it in HD now, 1080p, with 16:9 compatibility. I don't know if the original release had that. I'm assuming it did. But I don't know that. But the graphics are all the same, best I can tell. So it's not a remaster, just a re-release, which I sort of just believe is a bit pointless, really. I mean, it is what it is. Sure, the PS2 version would have hid a lot of those issues since it would have been HD. Walks into the room, there's a white pointy hood hanging from the hanger mounted to the wall. I'm sorry, did I did I miss something? No, okay, you were taking the piss. Okay. Caught me a bit off guard there. I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. Alright, I'm losing track of my my intention and plans here. I don't actually know what else to do, though. There was some ammo down by the water. I might go down there and see if I can grab something. This conversation's taking a turn. A funny turn, but a turn. Wait. What's that? Nothing I can grab. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, sorry. Whoa, I wasn't like, you know, getting angry about it. I was just acknowledging it. And I only brought up the game and what the game had been showing me, which is not the same as speculating wildly. But hey, it's funny. I'm not upset about it. Hey, ooh, herbs, give me those. Alright, and then it was this way, I think, towards the water. There we go, more bullets. Oh god, my throat. It needs, like, most of the construction materials are left here. Oh look, bow arrow, or bow ammo, also known as arrows. That's right. Well done, me. Toss in some cannibalism for flavor. Now where do I go? Ooh. That's interesting. Right. Prison. Oh, my phone's telling me to go to sleep. I'm good, thank you. Right. That red door there, is that opened by the little crest thing that I found? The very same crest thing that I do not have in my inventory right now. Because I'm a fool. Okay. I'll quickly test this last theory of mine, and if it doesn't work out, we'll save the game and we'll call it there. Because we're hitting about the mark where I would like to call it quits for the day. Let's see here. This one. Might hold on to that as well, just in case it comes up again. Sorry I wasn't around all that much today. Don't worry about it. Oh, goddamn. Sorry. This cough's getting worse. I really should wrap it up, but I want to just quickly know if I'm on the right track here. And as I said, yeah, don't worry about it, because, like, none of you are obligated to be here. It's all good. Down these stairs, across the bridge, back towards the prison, I guess. Oh no, can't go that way. This way. I'm noticing like a subtle film grain effect. Interesting. Like, it isn't that subtle, actually, now that I'm saying it. Oh, you bastard. I've become very hesitant to use any of my ammo. No? Not here? Oh, I see. It's a completely different shape. I don't know. I'm a little lost again. When am I not? Hmm. There's a basement? Oh no, of course there is. It's down there on the left. I remember now. Save point item box. Yep, yep. Oh, I don't know. More precisely, I really don't know. I don't know. I'll go back and I'll save and I'll call it there, I think. No. I mean, is this meant to be the Arctic? Because you know what, it doesn't feel that cold. At least I'm not sold by the idea that this is meant to be some polar research base or whatever. And yet I swear that's what I was told. Alright, we're back. Yeah, we got a quick save in and then we'll wrap it up. Woo! Alright, and then how does one... Can I bring up the menu? Ooh, that's not the one I was looking for. Well, you know what? Good enough, I think. Yeah. We'll call it there. It's good enough for me. Decent progress, and I didn't die. Hey, you know what? I think that makes this the first Resident Evil stream where I made progress and didn't die. Is Code Veronica secretly the easiest Resident Evil game? Not from what I've heard. But whatever, we're doing alright. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate that. And hopefully next time I won't be so audibly sick. And I won't have to keep muting my mic to cough and such. Here's hoping. But anyway, I'm off. Have a good one. Be kind to yourselves and all that. Peace.